Hi everybody, it's Ketosis Trading. I want to do a video today on the S&P. It's been a while, but nonetheless, let's get started and let's talk about the volume distribution, point of control, volume point of control, and where we're going on this chart and what's happening and what's going to possibly transpire this week. So firstly, let's talk about point of control, which is the area where we look at the distribution of time, price, opportunity, and we look at plus or minus one standard deviation, which takes into account approximately 70% of all price distribution. Okay, from there we pick up what is the most frequent time, price, opportunity. We then label that the point of control. Okay, similarly, volume point of control, just looking at the volume distribution and coming up with the same type of thing, distributing across a bell curve and coming up with plus or minus one standard deviation, which is 70% again of all volume distributed, and we look at the largest spike in the volume distribution across that 70%, and we call that volume point of control. Okay, so we have a high area and a low area. So that's in a nutshell market profile and also volume profile. So let's get cracking. On this chart we've just got volume profile, and I've also got the point of control value area, which is the grey shaded area at the back that's tracking. You can not the cursor as I move across the day, but at the back of the chart you can see like almost like a band, moving average band. That is the value area high, value area low. And the red line, which you see on each of the bars horizontal, that's the point of control. The yellow line is the volume point of control. So let's talk about what's been happening. Okay, so back on early in the week, I was talking in the chat room suggesting that we had 5 lower points of control. I even put it out on Twitter that that this was a downtrend forming, and we've carried on. We had that one day on Thursday where it looked like it may have reversed, but Friday's move confirms that there's possibly more downside to come this week. So let me show you on this chart how I came up with that. If we have a look at Wednesday back on the 10th, okay, here, this day, you can see that the point of control is there. We almost got to 1100. We didn't get there. The volume was very thick at the top there, and we then moved lower from there. We couldn't break 1100. Volume point of control was all the way back down here on that day. You see the next day we had a double distribution, so it's like a B. I should do that a little bit better. But the point of control was here. So we've had, this is one day, this is 2 days, next day is the 3rd day. You can see that the point of control is again lower, so it's like steps. It's going down, down, down. Okay, so now this is the 4th day that we're looking at. Again it was lower, so that's 4 days lower. And then this day here on Tuesday, I was talking in the chat room to my traders in the chat room, suggesting that there was 5 lower points of control, and that there's a possible downtrend in play. So this was the 5th day. Then we had the 6th day, which looked like as though it may have been a little bit of an exhaustive move. Okay, there was a little bit of volume that formed on the bottom, but it wasn't. We had a bounce, but Friday confirmed that we're still in that downtrend. This point of control, which was 6, was there. The 7th day, it was an up day on the point of control, but the point of control couldn't get back beyond day 5. Okay, see there, day 5. So it wasn't a reversal of this downtrend yet. So that was then one day That was 2 days up, and then this day we needed a third day to get above there to say that we'd seen the bottom, but we haven't. So we got 7 on the way down. So now we've got 7 out of 8 days with lower point of control. That's fairly good downtrend in my school. What I see as the target this week is an unfilled gap at 1,009.50. We should get a fill on that gap. This ties up with the 89 exponential moving average on the daily chart, so that is a little bit of confluence there, so that might be a little bit of support, and we might get a little bit of a bounce off that level. But by any account, this looks like as though it's going lower, and there's more downside to come for this week. But I'm trading each day as it comes. I'm not going to take any large swing trade positions or any bets, because we're at points of inflection that could see turning points in the market. But nonetheless, I expect this week we're going to see a continuation of that downtrend, and trade each day as it comes. So I hope that update helps. Stay tuned till the next one, and good trading.